So is that it? Crisis averted? Trump was pretty clear in the press conference today that America was not going to get itself into the state that it's just been in for the past space of time, regardless of whether COVID-19 rears its hideous head once again. So, can we expect this all around the world now? Things will go back to normal? I don't know. It feels like this campaign may be running out of steam, and that could be a welcome relief. And people can just go about their lives as they were just a few weeks ago. And now that we've encountered this issue, it may not be a problem in the future. But this suggests that we're winning the war. Because for all we know, this could just have been another attempt to curtail the rights of citizens and usher in the Orwellian state. While it's all yet to be seen how long this lasts, this relative calm and this hopefulness in the atmosphere, things do feel a lot lighter and more positive over the past few days. That, or this operation was a cover for something else, another threat. There have been a number of people who have been conducting research into space events and have been concerned that COVID-19 may have been a cover operation for preparation in the event of a meteor or asteroid strike, which is interesting given my entry yesterday about my recurring dreams of the apocalypse. Has all the military been put on alert around the world for the reason that there is some external threat approaching? Has that threat passed and now the cover operation is winding down? Because it's quite possible that if there were such a threat, governments would not know the full extent of the threat or the damage that would be caused, but they would need to take precautions to protect against it the best way that they possibly could. So the lockdown's just a way of keeping the public safe in case this external threat posed them imminent danger. But perhaps this is another wake-up call that we don't need governments to protect us in this way. Because if any event such as an asteroid or meteor strike did occur, or was likely to occur, wouldn't it be better to inform the people, regardless of what type of threat, what type of external threat? It could be anything. Something bigger than the virus, which is what this whole operation felt like it was anticipating. But shouldn't the government be obligated to inform the public? Apparently there is a procedure that NASA is involved with. They've formulated this procedure which involves 12 scientists being informed in the event of an extinction level event. 12 scientists around the world. And that's it. In that procedure, as part of the procedure, they are supposed to inform the public at some time before the extinction level event occurs. But shouldn't the government be obligated to disclose information like that as soon as it becomes apparent to them? Why should the public be kept in the dark when the government is serving the public interest? But it does feel like whatever was coming, even just a few days ago I sensed that something bigger was approaching. But now I can sense that people are readjusting to their normal lives. A great fear has been removed from society almost overnight. And the peculiar thing is that when I woke up today, I actually felt, I was sure that we were a day behind where we are. I'm a day ahead of myself. Time is jumping around erratically. We're not on a fixed timeline any longer. I really do believe that we can change the reality with our consciousness. And it is the media's purpose, their function, to program the mass consciousness. And so for a time there, it really did feel like we were approaching something absolutely dire, because the media was telling us that that was the case. But as I've said, all of the steam in this campaign seems to have run out. People do not give the media as much credence as they once did. They are investigating things independently. And so this whole process has actually backfired for the people who were responsible for concocting it. More than ever, people now want the truth. And they're also learning that they have the power to alter reality with positive thoughts and positive emotions. So COVID-19 might have been a plan to take over the world in a global coup. But it appears to have failed. And it is just one example of these attempts, a litany of attempts that have failed. Because the people are too strong. And even people who don't think that they're fighting to save humanity are. It's all happening on levels that they don't perceive. But there is a collective strength, and it's building. And we won't descend into this enslavement that the cabal wishes to impose upon us. Today is a good day, and this day should be remembered because something shifted. something shifted for the better. And for now, the crisis has been averted.